Hi everybody, this is Janet Wright, and this is an energy healing recap video where I tell you what I did in yesterday's group energy healing, and I explain it a little bit, and I direct you to some really cool walkthrough videos so that you can do some or all of the techniques that I used on yourself. So yesterday's date was Sunday, the 29th of April, 2018. So it's the second in the set of 3 healings that I'll be describing. And the theme was abundance, and specifically working abundance and removing abundance-related distractions too. Sometimes people overfixate on abundance in like a really phobic way. So this, which actually then works against your abundance. So not only are we helping to enhance abundance with these techniques, but also get rid of some of those fixations on abundance that maybe are distracting you and, you know, wasting your energy and your focus. And also some more chakra work, specifically on the first chakra at the base of the spine, which does generate abundance. And then the Kundalini chakra, which is right beneath it, just at the base of the spine. And the Kundalini chakra, as I explained in the Friday videos, it's really good to work these both together, to heal them together, to repair them together, just because, I mean, they spin individually, but they're so close in distance to each other in your body that if one has cords going into it and somebody's energy is going into it, it greatly affects both of them. So if somebody's cording here, it affects this one. If someone's cording here, it affects this one, yada yada. So anyway, there's this intro video, and then there's 3 other videos that I'll be making today. So lots of new videos, and they'll all be walkthroughs. So this is the part 1, this intro video you're listening to. And then part 2 will be another video that will go in that quick flow playlist. And it will be, it'll be in the playlist for this set as well. But it will pair, it'll be very centering, and it will help you clear beings or spirits or entities, whatever you want to call them, out of your grounding. So it'll just be really centering and really nice. So it'll pair tricolor earth energy soak, which, if you don't know, that's just bringing up different colors of earth energy, and it's very soothing and comforting, and it unblocks you as well. It'll pair that with DGS, which is little pieces of gold light that you spin around, and it declogs you really nicely and easily. It'll pair those 2 things with a somewhat new process which is also newbie friendly, of just freezing any spirits that are in your grounding, you know, your connection to the earth, and just removing them and asking your angels to recycle them for you. So you don't have to see energy to be able to do that video properly. So that'll be the part 2 video. And then the part 3 video, because that is, part of that is what we did in the beginning, and then the being thing we did at the end, but I just feel like it'll be a good video to put those 3 techniques together. But then that'll be the part 2 video. So the part 3 video will be more chakra repair. This is a model of the first chakra at the base of your spine, which generates abundance. And this is a model of the Kundalini chakra, which is directly beneath it. Which they're not actually in real life taped together. It's just like, this is my model. But anyway, the Kundalini chakra is right beneath it, and it generates like a peppy kind of energy. And so you need to, the more you can heal it, the more you can regulate it, and just run a teeny bit or a teeny bit more or a teeny bit more, or turn it completely off. So this set has been healing and repairing these 2 already with the Friday healing, and then Sunday healing we did it again, which is great. And we also removed devices. That's sort of a new thing that we did in this healing. We did a lot of it, the Sunday healing. Remove devices from the chakras. So a device is just a very hard piece of energy that is typically attached to a chakra. So this would be an example, you know, I mean, it's just a binder clip, but I figured it's kind of a good idea for it. So this actually says urgent. I don't know if you can see that. It says urgent. So I thought that was funny because it's like sometimes, you know, if someone attaches energy subconsciously to your chakra, it might be to get a point across. Like, this is really important. You need to pay attention. You know, so it's funny that my little device example has the word urgent written on it. So anyway, that's an example of a device, and it just sits there and kind of blocks the flow and constricts the chakra, makes it harder. But anyway, so I will be walking you through removing devices and healing and repairing these 2 chakras more in the part 3 video. And then the part 4 video will be a deep thought healing video. If some of you know, well, probably a lot of you know, deep thought healing uses this technique where you imagine out in front of you your 8th chakra, which is a part of your higher self, and your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. You just imagine like a simple 3 cubes that represent each of those. And I'll walk you through that in the part 4 video. But it will be specifically using deep thought healing technique for abundance. Yay! Woohoo! So it's nice to have it. It'll be nice to just have a video all by itself for that, for those of you that, you know, need to work abundance. And it will not only work abundance, but abundance related distractions. It will help you clear abundance related distractions, which, you know, is like when you're thinking too much about money issues, or you're phobic too much about money issues, or maybe you're kind of fixated on something about money that, you know, and anytime you have a fixed expectation rather than a more flexible goal, it can really get you stuck. So for example, if somebody's obsessed that they're destined to be a millionaire, you know, and it just, you know, it's like, oh, they make all these decisions based on this obsession that they have, and it's not actually their destiny, but they think it is, you know, and they've been brainwashed by, you know, overly simplified spirituality that says, well, if you think it and you feel it, it'll happen, you know. I would call that an abundance related distraction, you know, where it's just, you know, wasting your energy and time, you know, because abundance isn't bad or anything, but you want to, you know, in my opinion, you want to be true to your path, you know, why you're here, why you went through all the trouble of planning this life in heaven before the life started. You know, what did you have in mind? What did your higher self, your angels, and you have in mind, you know, in your life? You know, and some abundance is probably, you know, planned into this life. And if you're open to it, that's great. So that's what the video will help. It will help you to be open to your own abundance energy and your own abundance related wisdom from your higher self. But it will also help you to rid yourself of abundance distractions. You know, like for example, maybe you think you need to buy something and it turns out later you completely didn't need it. Like that's an abundance distraction. You know, you're spending money on something you didn't even need. You know, or some people have shopping issues, you know, that's a complete abundance related distraction. Okay, so you don't really have to think about the examples in that part 4 video where you use deep thought healing. You just find energy blocks and I'll walk you through it. It's super easy. You don't have to be able to see energy to do any of the videos that I'm putting out today. I mean, really most of my videos, you don't have to see energy because you can always use your imagination or just think, you know, your intention, and that's just as fine, just as good. All right, so the other techniques that we did that I don't need to make videos for because they already exist as videos. For example, giant collapsing gold nets is a technique for removing beings and spirits out of your energy field, or even if they're near you and bothering you. That is, again, giant collapsing gold nets. And that's a technique we also used on Friday. So it's already in the playlist for this triplet set. I put it in there, you know, when I released the Friday videos. And then, of course, you know, as usual, we redid gold energy aura buffer zones, you know, in this healing at the beginning and the end for safety. And that is already in the playlist, for this triplet set, gold energy aura buffer zones. And that's pretty much it. So what we can do is let's end this video just like we ended the healing, by asking your angels for a healing and a blessing. Okay, so go ahead, just say hi to your angels. In your mind, just say, hi, angels. And then just ask your angels for a healing and a blessing. Angels, can you please give me a healing and a blessing? Just say that with your mind. And just keep taking deep breaths while your angels give you a healing. All right, great. So that worked. Even if you're a newbie and you doubt that it happened, that's okay, because you still have angels. Everybody does, and your angels can hear your thoughts perfectly and your request, and they know how to do their job. So you don't have to worry whether it worked or not. All right. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the Sunday healing, and if you want, feel free to join me in some of the other videos. Okay, bye.